Hi, I'm Orla Smith, and this is Releases of the Week, an ongoing series for humblecookie.org. Today we'll be talking about the films being released tomorrow, which is September 18th. The first film is Lohar, and this comes from writer-director Cameron Crowe, who did stuff like Almost Famous and Jerry Maguire and Say Anything, and all sorts of famous, beloved films, but recently he's been going downhill, and this is kind of the culmination of that, because this came out in America several months ago to completely awful reviews. Apparently it's one of the worst of the year. It's a complete mess, makes no sense, which is surprising because the trailer made it look coherent at least, and it stars Bradley Cooper and Emma Stone and Bill Murray and Alec Baldwin and Rachel McAdams, and they're all good actors, but apparently not such a good movie. The next film is The D Train, which was a film that I believe premiered at Sundance, and it stars Jack Black and James Marsden, and as you can probably tell by the cast, it's a comedy, and it's apparently quite an outrageous one. And the reviews are mixed, but I've heard some good things about it, so if you like that kind of comedy, then it might be something for you. Probably the biggest film opening this week is Everest in IMAX 3D, and this is obviously about some people climbing Mount Everest. It has a massive cast with Jake Gyllenhaal, Keira Knightley, Robin Wright, Josh Brolin and Jason Clarke and more, and it is going to be a huge spectacle. I'll be seeing this, so you can see a review of that hopefully soon on the Humble Cookie website. This is probably the film to see this week. Who knows about the reviews? They'll be coming out soon. The next film is Miss You Already. This is directed by Catherine Hardwicke, who did the first Twilight film, but she did direct several acclaimed indies beforehand, so don't be too hard on her for that. And this stars Toni Collette and Drew Barrymore. They play friends, one of them gets cancer, so it's obviously trying to make you cry. It looks like it could be good. I personally won't be seeing it at the cinema, but it's the kind of thing that I might catch on TV. The next film is Regression. This looks quite interesting. It's Emma Watson taking on a slightly different, darker role, and Ethan Hawke, who's a very good actor, and he usually chooses quite good films, so that's a good sign at least. And it's directed by Alejandro Amenabar, who has directed several films like The Others and The Sea Inside, which The Sea Inside I believe was nominated for Best Foreign Language Film. He's quite acclaimed, he's done some great films, so Regression hopefully should be a step up for him. It's a horror, thriller, cult type movie, so it looks interesting, it could be good. The final film is A Walk in the Woods. Now this is a story of Bill Bryson, who you may know as the guy who wrote lots of travel books, and he's American, he lived in England for a while. This is about when he moved back to America. He's played by Robert Redford, and he went on a trip with an old friend played by Nick Nolte, and that part was going to be played by Paul Newman before he died. Obviously Robert Redford and Paul Newman are a famous pairing in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and stuff like that. And this film premiered at Sundance, and the reviews have been good. It's supposed to be a fun type movie, not great, but something that you might enjoy seeing with some friends. That's it for this week. Check out humblecookie.org where you can find film reviews and more. And we'll be back next Thursday for another episode of Releases of the Week.